Good morning for 4 News Now. I'm Rob King. We're doing a stream this morning to start doing some new content, something a little fresher. We're doing this thing of Meet the Team. We're going to meet some of the 4 News Now team, get a little insight into their careers, what their life's like, and then get to know them a little more personally. So we're doing this, starting it with our newest reporter to KXLY, Natalie Grant. Thank you for joining me. Natalie,
Hello,
how long
thanks
have
for
you been
having
working
me.
here?
So I started just a couple days ago. I think I'm on my third day now here at KXLY, so I'm still learning the ropes a little bit.
Sure. And how's it been going so far?
It's been going really great. Everyone is super kind and super nice and super helpful, and I'm really liking the area so far here too. I'm originally from Minnesota. I was born and raised in the suburbs of the Twin Cities metro area. I spent the last 9 years of my life right up next to Lake Superior in Duluth, Minnesota. Absolutely gorgeous. If you ever have a chance to visit, would absolutely recommend it. Just a little chilly sometimes.
Yeah, you might
But
be one of the few people who comes here with more experience in the cold than anyone else.
yeah, to say experience, I feel like it's a little bit lately. We had over 120 inches of snow this year in Duluth, which is just absolutely wild. But I've seen blizzards, I've seen snowstorms. My first live report I ever did as a reporter when I was working at my station there was out during a historic blizzard. I was just getting nailed in the face with snow. So the cold is definitely not scary for me.
Got it. Well, talk to us a little bit about where you went to college and out of college, how you got your first job.
Yeah, so I attended the University of Minnesota Duluth up there. Go Dogs. I was able to, while I was in school, explore lots of different avenues of journalism, from print writing to radio to kind of more longer form stories, and realized that I liked kind of the day-to-day television news world. So I interned at my station up there called KBJR, and then eventually I was able to get a full-time job there. I started behind the scenes as a producer for about a year, and then I transitioned on air. I was a weekend anchor and a reporter, and then my most recent title, I was a morning anchor out there, which I did for about a year, and I really enjoyed.
Got it. So you finished up your contract there and then New Horizons. How did you end up in Spokane?
Exactly. Yeah, I just kind of wanted something different. The whole name of the game in this industry is to find a place that you love and to kind of explore different places while you can, as you're going into new markets. And I've always wanted to go out west, try something out new. So when the opportunity came here at KXLY, I just knew that it was the right fit for me.
Awesome. Now you kind of talked about how you ended up finding your passion in the day-to-day of TV news. So what is it about that specifically that really drew you to it?
I just really love connecting with the community in a different way than, I guess, the normal average citizen would, in a sense. As journalists, I feel like we're very involved. We know what's going on, and we're able to tell those stories to the people in these communities and the things that matter to them and the stories that matter to them. And I really like being a part of that process and making sure that people are informed when they wake up for their day, making sure that people are informed when they're heading out to a new area or want to know about their local elected officials, about elections coming up, things along those lines. I just think it's really important to, as a person within a community, to be informed, and I really like being in the process of helping people get to that point.
Got it. Now at our station, none of our reporters are really a little inside baseball for our station, but no one's really a beat. We don't have like a specific crime person, a specific politics person. So what is which beat would you prefer? Like what do you
Ooh.
find yourself drawn to more?
That is a good question. I would probably say I really like an arts and entertainment beat. I love live music. I love kind of things that are happening around town in that aspect. I also like crime. I like kind of diving into records and seeing kind of the different layers of the criminal justice system and things along those lines. So I know those are complete polar opposites
Sure.
of each other, but
The good and the bad.
both of those I think would be really fun.
Awesome. Well, Natalie, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah.
Something that was brought to my attention is your relation to sled dogs.
Yes. So in northern Minnesota, in my time that I've reported up there, I've had this amazing opportunity to cover the largest sled dog race in the lower 48th. It's called the John Bear Sled Dog Marathon. I've covered it for the last 3 years now. My last one was this past January, February. And it's a 300-mile race up the north shore of Minnesota, right along Lake Superior. And basically, there's teams that come down there to qualify for races like the Iditarod up in Alaska. And so I've gotten really close with some pretty prominent mushers. The guy that won actually this year's Iditarod, I was able to get very close with this year and do lots of really cool stories on him. His name's Ryan Reddington. And so sled dog racing, I never thought that it would be something that I would be able to get into, but my job and opportunities kind of led me to this passion, I guess you could say. I've never been on a sled. I've never been behind a sled dog team.
You've never personally
but I've been on an ATV behind a sled dog team. And they're athletes. It is amazing just to see these dogs do what they love to do and these mushers that care so much about them. So I could talk about sled dog racing for days and days, but it's one of my favorite assignments I think that I've ever had as a reporter, which has been amazing.
I think that is one of the cool things about working in news is learning about something you had never even heard of before.
Oh, yeah.
And being fascinated by it.
Absolutely. If you would have told me 5 years ago that I would be out at 3 o'clock in the morning with sled dogs teams that were sleeping in the woods next to Lake Superior, I would have called you crazy. But it's been one of my favorite memories.
Awesome. Natalie, that kind of transitions us nicely into, do you have any of your own pets?
I do. No, being out there with the sled dogs, I guess you can't not have a dog at home, but I have about an 8-month-old dog. Her name's Winnie. She's a mutt. Basically, she has 19 different breeds in her. I've had her now for the last 7 or 8 months. I got her back in October. And then I also have a cat. His name is Finn. He is just about to be 6 years old in May, so I've had him for a while. But he's just a ball of love, that guy.
Well, we have photos of Natalie's pets. I can pull those in. Look at that. Best of friends.
Yes,
Do they get along?
See, here's the thing. Winnie wants to be Finn's best friend. She wants to play with him and hang out with him all the time, and Finn sometimes wants nothing to do with her, and then sometimes they're sweet and they share moments like that. So kind of just depends on his mood mostly,
Sure.
rather than her mood.
Sure. That's better than having them fight all day.
Exactly.
So what are some of the things about Spokane that you kind of knew coming in, and then what are you kind of looking forward to learning more about?
Well, I know that this is a big basketball town out here with Gonzaga being right here, and so I'm mostly a hockey fan, a hockey and a football fan, so I've got to get my basketball knowledge up to par here with you guys. But I've really enjoyed kind of just exploring the area. And I know that the viewers that we serve here is so much bigger than just the Spokane Coeur d'Alene area here, but it's been fun just exploring a new town. This is bigger than the city that I used to live in. So it is kind of just a new environment, and I'm excited for the summers. I hear the summers are absolutely gorgeous here. So excited to kind of experience the next couple of years here. And who knows, maybe I'll be here for a lot longer than that.
Oh, yeah. I showed up in November, so I have also never experienced a summer here. But
we'll experience it together.
Yeah, just some of the recent sun has been nice.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, Natalie, is there anything else you want to add? Where can people find out more about you? I think your bio's up on the website or is getting up today. We should have checked that before we started, but it happens. Where are your social media platforms? How can people follow you?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm on all social media platforms. On Facebook, you can find me. Reporter Natalie Grant is my page on there. We'll have it hyperlinked on my bio as well, so you can just click the link. I'm on Twitter. My name on there is Nani Grant, Nanii Grant. It'll also be linked on my bio as well. So follow along, follow along my adventures as I go out and explore the inland Northwest and kind of see it through my eyes a little bit as I tell these stories, and I kind of invest myself in this new community that I'm going to call home.
Well, I know our news director, Melissa, was very excited to bring you on. We're excited to see the talents that you're bringing to this area, and I know our viewers are going to look forward to seeing more of you. I am also being told that your bio is up on our website, so if you want to read more about Natalie and find her social media links, that's on kxly.com. Natalie Grant, thank you for hopping on, and welcome to Spokane.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Sounds good.
So there you have it, folks. You have witnessed the first Meet the Team that we've done. We'd like to try to do more of these, maybe some of the more experienced people that have been here, learn more about Chris Crocker, learn more about Aaron Luna. It's something that we're excited to explore as we do more on KXLY Plus. Don't forget, you can download KXLY Plus on your connected TVs. That's Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku. You can also watch these on the 4 News Now mobile app. Be sure to turn on notifications so you can stay up to date with the latest information in your neighborhood. So that's all we have for today. Thank you for joining. We are going to do a KXLY Plus daily rundown in about an hour from now, where I will take you through some of the top stories of the day, some of the local headlines, and an inside look as to what the 4 News Now team is working on. So that's all we got. But I'm live in studio, Rob King for KXLY Plus.